Hey girlies, it's Augusta. If you've ever followed a summer makeup tutorial and you just feel like you can't get it right, or you don't know how to get that like super cute, dewy, summery, glowy look that you still look like you're put together and you're not just wearing no makeup, then this is the look for you. Stay tuned to the end for my favorite step and don't forget to subscribe. But all the products will be linked below so we can get right into the tutorial. I'm going to be running you through exactly why each step works so that you can make this actually look good on your face and not just kind of want to copy someone's makeup look, because it's all about making you look like the best version of yourself and not the best version of someone else. The funny thing is, with primer, I like to mix my primer. I'm using the Armani Beauty Luminous Silk Illuminating Primer. I really like this one. A high-end primer that is worth your money. That's not just because I work for Armani at my agency. Drugstore foundation, but I honestly think it is so good, and it mixes nice and well with the Armani primer. And I like to put this onto clean hands. Make sure your hands are clean, guys. You've washed them. I only put a tiny little drop. They mix really nicely with the e.l.f. foundation because they're both the same brand. I kind of mix this all together and I find that this makes the base look a lot more natural and skin-like, and then I can go in with a damp beauty blender to buff out anything afterwards. Make sure that you really blend things into your hairline and don't add too much product because you don't want, obviously, foundation in your hair. So I like to blend it on the center of my face first and then gradually go out, and when there's like less product on my hands, I can kind of blend it into my hairline. Especially if you're blonde, make sure you're careful because you can see I have like a tan line. I like to apply more product just down here where I have more blemishes. You're gonna wanna take your bronzer, your favorite bronzing shade that works for you. This is the Benefit Hoola bronzer, as you can see, such a classic. And then I go in and just lightly blend it into the crease of my eye, almost just above the crease, just to give my eye some shape and dimension. And this will also set the foundation base that we did so you don't get creasing in the eyelid. Especially if you have blue eyes and you use a shade that has more orangey undertones, this is going to really bring out your eyes because blue and red or orange are opposite colors, so it makes them stand out. And I just used a very natural fluffy brush. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills one, just from their palette. Now I'm taking this brush, which is from my Urban Decay Naked palette, and I'm using the more precise side, but you can use the same here. Just, I like to use this one for shimmery shades. Dior Maximizing Highlighter palette, and I'm going in with this gold shade up to the crease, and then a nice kind of warm undertone eyeshadow look. And eyeshadow is really simple, guys. Don't let it scare you. You can just do this technique that I've used just now, and you can do it with any colors you want. And put some excess under the brow bone just for a bit of extra highlighter. This is basically eye contour 101. Eyeshadow look done. Instead of eyeliner, here I'm taking my Couture Mini Clutch in shade 100. This YSL palette is just one of my favorites. I'm taking this dark shade here. You can take any dark brown or black. If you have darker features like brown eyes, maybe take a black. So I'm going in and creating a little line. Outer third thicker, and then as I get to the middle third, I kind of drag it into and blend it into my eyeline right there. So whatever color you did on the eyeliner, just take the same color. You can even use the eyeshadow on the brush. I think a lot of eyeliner pencils don't actually work, and this one actually stays, and it says it's waterproof, so that's probably why, because your eyes be watering. So now you can see I don't have that white line right there that I had before. So the last step for eyes is I'm taking my mascara, and you know the drill. Just make it super wispy. Focus on the outer lashes towards the outside edges of your face. I've matched my concealer to the foundation, and this actually creates such a seamless blend. It also means that I can use a much lighter shade to brighten. So if you are looking for your shade of concealer, you want to use a lighter shade for under the eyes and anywhere you want to lift, and then I use a shade that's similar to my skin tone just for any blemishes. I will say this is perfect for covering blemishes. It says Vanish Concealer and it is that. We're gonna let this solidify for a tiny minute while I go in with my cream bronzer. You know where your cheek kind of bevels inwards? You want to put it just above there. Guys, less is more with summer makeup, so you can always add more product, but you can't take it away. Now we're going to blend this out. So I'm taking my Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Complexion brush, buffing it out. You don't want to do large swiping motions, and you want to make sure it's blended by the corner here especially. Connect the lines with your blending motions. So I'm taking my Rare Beauty highlighter and just adding 2 dots. The Rare Beauty blushes are like beyond pigmented. Less is more, guys. This corally shade of the Armani Beauty cheek tint. I take the same brush as I was using for the bronzer. It also helps everything to blend nice and seamlessly. A little bit on the top of my nose. Put the excess on your lips because this is going to help your lips to match your face more and look more cohesive. Blend it together and just fix any streaks. Like with blending, more is always more, and it's more important to spend more time blending than to put more amount of products on your face. Jelly lip tint from Rimmel London, and this is in shade Red Pepper. I'm just swiping it all across my lips. It's a perfect match for the blush that we did, so that's why I like to use this. But if you don't have the same shade, you can just literally use the blush in a really small amount on your lips and then just blend it with your finger. It's summer, so we're obviously going to be very hot, and we need to set this makeup because that was a lot of cream products. I love the Huda Beauty Easy Bake in Cherry Peach. A lot, but not too much that you're literally gonna make creases in your eyes. I'm gonna follow the line of concealer. Back in with my bronzer, and we're basically just gonna go in and set all of the cream products with a powder product version. The nice thing about doing our eye look with our face products is that it makes your makeup look more seamless. So the bronzer in my eye crease is exactly the same shade as the bronzer on my face, and that's just going to make my makeup look more natural and like it's more natural beauty than if I were to use like a very different undertoned bronzer. Make sure you're just tapping it in. You don't want to sweep it. You can always build up the product in a 3 shape across your face. Then I'm taking the other end of the same eyeshadow brush, and you basically just do a little kind of line of bronzer up just below the bridge and above the tip of your nose. We're gonna go in with powder blush, of course. This ambient lighting blush in shade Luminous Flush. Hourglass has amazing products, by the way, guys. It looks pink in the palette, but it comes off more red. Just to bring back a little bit of shine, I'm gonna go in and mix these 2 shades. And this is gonna match the eyes perfectly that we used earlier and the excess up the sides. But you wanna just make it super high up, like almost right by your eye. Let's put my hair up, guys, because it's like 500 degrees in the UK and I can't have my fan on while I'm speaking. So I'm just gonna go over with the super white highlight. Look at how amazing that is. Just highlight with my eyeshadow brush so I can get a bit more precise motion. Make sure you blend this out though. We can blend out that powder as well. Okay, we're almost done, but I'm gonna go in and fill in just the arches of my eyebrows so that my eyes are bigger. And it doesn't matter if it's like you can see the lines because you're gonna blend this out. If you prefer and you already have naturally really bushy eyebrows, you can just use an eyebrow gel. But I'm just going in and brushing them so that they stay in place like that. Now we're going in with my favorite lip combo at the moment. Line the lips. I kind of have a whole technique on this that I posted. YSL Love Shine Candy Glow. Get the Candy Glow ones, guys, they're so good. This is shade 44B. Of course, all the products are going to be linked below for you so you can find them super easily. Just focusing it on the center. Looks like my lips are naturally glossy rather than wearing a thick lip gloss. Now guys, it is the summer, it's hot. I'm using this One Size waterproof Until Dawn setting spray. I'm sure you've seen it everywhere, like everyone was wearing it at Coachella. Make sure you close your eyes and hold your breath. A good setting spray really helps. My favorite part of the routine, you guys, this is so important, but I'm using my freckle pen. There are a bunch of these that you can buy on TikTok shop. I like this one because it's just all the stamps in one. You don't even have to like draw each one on individually, but if you want to, it has the pen side. Stamp it around and then you have to pat it. It's my favorite step, I have to say. There you have it. That's the full summer makeup look. Guys, this is my favorite makeup look I've like ever done. I just feel so pretty. My eyes look open, but the eyeliner isn't too much. But I still look like I'm wearing makeup, but it looks natural and very cute and just rosy, and like I look healthy and awake. If you've been liking my content and you want to work one-on-one with me to glow up to your best self, then all the links and everything will be in the description. Also, if you want to find your ideal makeup routine with literally zero effort because you don't know what products to use, I'll also link glame.org in the description, and you just upload your face. It will tell you all the products that are best for you so you can recreate this look using your ideal shades. But I hope you've enjoyed this so much. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video and comment your favorite step of this routine. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being here. Bye.